Local 33's Tisia Muiznga joins us live from campus now with details and reaction to these arrests. Tisia.
Good evening, John and Fred. All 10 suspects had to surrender by noon today and be taken to the East Baton Rouge Parish Prison. Now, here's what we know right now. 18-year-old Maxwell Groover had a blood alcohol level of 0.495, which is more than 6 times the legal limit for driving.
Well, across the state, election is featuring a statewide race for treasurer and several local races as well. In addition to the race to fill Senator John Kennedy's former job, there are several selections to be made in New Orleans. However, I had a chance to sit down with political analyst John Kuvion for his predictions in today's elections. Take a look.
So tell me about, early voter turnout and also the projected voter turnout.
So what I've seen thus far is that from looking at the data as of last night, early voting has been...
You said a low turnout. Why do you think it's so low? Is it historically low, would you say?
This is really low for a special election, but there's a couple of things that are going on.
Although there's a big football game at we just finished the football game at Tiger Stadium. One special person was honored for saving lives through donation. John Clark Perry died at just 6 months old, but his presence still remains. Well, Morgan Beard is joining with me, and I know he's got some great news.
Yes, you don't want to see my face. Let's go to that full screen scoreboard.
Welcome back. Our Morgan Beard reports on stories that matter here in the sportsman paradise. Here's Morgan Beard with this week's LA Outdoors. Good evening, I'm Tisia Muiznga. Thank you for joining us here on Local 33 News at 10. Well, it's a tight race for the treasurer spot between these 3 candidates. Democrat Derek Edwards has 26%. Republican John Schroeder has 26% as well. Well, a group of cyclists are raising money for multiple sclerosis research by traveling from San Diego to St. Augustine, Florida. In fact, this morning, they stopped here at the capital city, which puts them at 2,200 miles. Well, Puerto Rico continues to struggle in the aftermath of Hurricane Maria. Much of the island still has no electricity, and many people are still without basic necessities. NBC's Gabe Gutierrez reports from San Juan. Crews in California are still trying to battle these ongoing wildfires that's been reoccurring for 6 days. NBC's Chris Pallone has the latest.
Just when firefighters were making progress in Northern California.
Air quality in the Bay Area is still a major concern. One estimate says the smoke pollution created the past week is equal to years' worth of pollution from all cars in California. Coming up, a church in South Carolina says vandals have targeted their historic house of worship for years. We'll have the story coming up next. Mark? Welcome back. A church in South Carolina says vandals have targeted their historic house of worship for years. A spokesman for the 20th Fighter Wing says the Air Force does not condone acts of vandalism and that such behavior does not represent the airmen of Shaw Air Force Base.
So they can't get enough of it.
Oh yeah, I have to say I was pretty impressed myself. That deserves an ESPY award.
Hey, game of the year right
yes.
there. You heard it here
Best
first.
comeback. All right,
Yes,
so we'll be right back.